Virtual Tarot.
Welcome, Aquarius. I'm Ava.
I'm Trudy, and we are at the Temple of Delphi.
We've decided to move to Greece.
Yes, permanently.
Permanently.
Yeah, why not?
Help out the Greeks.
The Greek economy.
With their financial problems.
That's right. Because we're
We don't
financial
need to be
wizards,
like,
Ava and
we don't
I.
need, we have Greek viewers.
Yeah.
By the way. And our hearts go out to you and hope that everything goes well and that you succeed.
From the EU?
Yeah.
Okay. I
All
think
right.
so. Okay, so we're going to talk to you a little bit about what we do here at Virtual Tarot. First of all, we teach the tarot. And if you're interested in learning the cards, we are the channel to subscribe to because we spend a lot of time explaining the cards and talking about the symbology and possibilities within the cards. So if you're trying to learn, watch all 12 of the videos that we're putting out, and you'll learn quite a lot.
And hopefully in an entertaining way.
Mm-hmm.
And also our website is full of information too. Videos.
That's right.
We've created over the 2.5, 3 years that we've been doing this. So, and we try to always be we don't want to be too pedantic, too just dry with material.
Right.
We like to create some entertainment around it too.
Yeah, and to tie these cards back into today.
The modern. So we are the modern Delphic oracles.
That's right.
Yes.
Which
So what
is
do we
why-
do here, my dear?
We do a 4-card spread, my dear.
All right.
And the first card.
It represents the overall energy of the month of October for you, Aquarius. All my Aquarian friends.
She has oodles
Dozens
of them.
Yes.
And then the second card represents the challenges that Aquarius may face in the month of October.
Pardon me. And the third one represents the unexpected.
And then the fourth card represents the outcome, and then we will create the narrative of all the cards because the cards tell a story side by side, and then after that some spiritual counsel will come along, and after that we'll say goodbye.
Yeah.
Go trick or treat, do your thing.
Oh yes, we forgot to say Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to the last card, the last sign, which was
Libra? No, we said Happy Halloween.
We did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
so, this is my favorite time of year.
it is?
I love Halloween.
Oh, you do?
I love it. It's
Yeah.
so much fun because people can dress up as their alter egos.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Who you want to be.
Yeah, which is
I-
less of a mask than that one.
Oh, yes. Yes, the persona.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Personality means mask, really. So, we digress.
Let's move on and talk to you about last month's recap.
Okay.
What happened? I'm going to tell you right now. Ten of Pentacles came up.
Yay!
That's a good card.
Oh, and so many of my Aquarian friends are experiencing this right now.
Yes.
Which is the distribution of wealth amongst the various generations of a family, or aid or assistance or practical help. Some of my friends are experiencing it in helping their children with practical issues, or being helped by their children, or helping their parents, making sure that they are taken care of in all their needs are being taken care of. It's also about taking money, the rewards of all your hard labor, and using it to create a space in which your family can live in stability and in mutual support.
Very well said. I have nothing to add to that. And then after that, we had the Four of Wands in the position of challenge. So it was in the upright. I always think, as you said, the challenge is the nest.
Oh yes, the Four of Wands, yes.
The
The nest is the
nest.
challenge.
Yes. So if you look at the card, you see that we've got these 4 wands, we've got these 2 people who are greeting the querent, and querent being the questioner. So behind them is this lovely castle.
Yes.
And so that's your challenge, really.
The challenge is to that, or to move into a new home, to move into a new community of friends,
That's right.
family, or job, and to assimilate.
Right.
But it's a card that says that there are challenges to that, but they aren't tremendous. They are.
It's just the getting there.
Yeah, and it also takes visioning to get there.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And then in the next position, we have the Empress, which is a great card. This is the card of the goddess. We did a whole series on the Empress earlier. And so in the position of the unexpected, it's great because unexpectedly you're able to, and this reading is about family and support of family and getting a foundation, or moving into a new home or any of those things. It says that you're going to feather the nest very well because that's what she's good at.
Right, and also being as creative as you can be, which you love to do. And if someone is getting pregnant, that's
a good month.
That would be the month.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine in Aquarius, their daughter is trying to get pregnant. So
Or planting a garden even.
yeah, or
Planting a garden. Unexpectedly, your garden grows beautifully. I just was visiting my Aquarian friend, and she was showing me all of the little seedlings that she had planted. They hadn't even sprouted yet.
You can take that metaphorically or literally, either way. So
And then in the last position, we had the Six of Cups upright.
oh, mutual sharing, isn't that sweet?
That's a really sweet card.
Yeah, nostalgia, going, communing with old friends, old lovers, finding old friends, or just basking in the glory of your own past and finding solace there, really.
Very nice.
Yep.
Such a nice reading.
Such a nice reading.
So let's see if we can
Mess
move
it up.
Mess it up. I was going to say that. I didn't want to say that. She said that. Because everyone's had a really nice reading.
They have so far. So.
Except for Cancer. Keeps.
Oh,
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
It was just a little more complicated.
oh, which they are.
Yeah.
They're always a little more complicated. Because they are
complicated.
complex human beings.
Yes, that's true.
They are. Zoom, zoom. This is the white light zooming.
Yay! Okay, Aquarius, let's see what we have for you. All right. There it is. 7 of Swords in the upright. So, let's talk about the 7 of Swords. If you're learning how to read the Tarot with us, the 7 of Swords is a good place to start.
Sneaky, sneaky.
It's the sneaky card.
Sneaky, sneaky card.
Running off in the middle of the night with the
furniture.
Yes.
Pulling up with that van and taking all the furniture.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
There's a little bit of that going on this month.
Somebody, if it isn't you, is trying to get away with something.
Yeah.
Because it is the card, if no other card points to deception, this one does.
Yeah, this is the deception card.
Yeah. So either you're deceiving or you're being deceived in some way.
Right.
And it's the phenomenon of that which colors the whole month. So it's this kind of trying to get away with something under the radar, in a sense.
Under the radar, yeah.
So you're doing something under the radar. And you have to stay under the radar because you don't want to be caught. Either this is happening to you or you're the one perpetrating the deed.
Or you're taking your toys and going home, but you're also taking the other person's toys with you.
The movie I saw the other night, it was, I have no memory of the name, but the incident was where she would visit a person's home and there would be a little trinket and she'd slip it into her pocket. And then you could see her when she goes home, she'd take it out, but you never felt that it was in any way wrong. because she was just taking a part
Mm-hmm.
of what she admired
Right.
about the home.
Well, you're just trying to get a little bit more than you probably
Yes,
or
getting a little more than
than you're rightfully,
or had it been agreed upon on an intellectual level.
Yes. That's true.
Right.
And maybe your intent is sneaky.
Something sneaky going on
You're
here.
a little sneaky.
That's it.
That's
And,
all right. You're trying to get more
This
than
is also the card of the spy.
it is.
Having to spy on someone.
Mm-hmm.
Or being spied upon.
Mm-hmm.
Be aware.
Be aware.
Be
I like
aware.
it. It's a good
It's
card.
an interesting card.
Okay, in the next position, what do we have? We have the Four of Cups, and it is in the position of challenge. So let's talk about the Four of Cups. It's really not too difficult to figure this
No.
one out either. Got the young man sitting under the Bodhi tree, 3 cups in front of him, and
Right.
one being offered. So
Right.
does he need that cup?
No. What is this gesture? Whenever you make this gesture in public, what are you doing? You're protecting yourself from what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying, no,
Right.
I don't want to take part in that.
I'm withdrawn.
I'm withdrawn.
Yeah.
And it's saying, I don't like, or at least I'm not sure about what I'm being offered.
Mm-hmm.
This new thing is not emotionally appealing to me right now.
And you're trying to talk me into it.
And so your challenge is to evaluate what that offer is all about.
Mm-hmm.
Would it benefit you to have this in this lineup of things that you have or not? And your challenge is to come to that, to the right conclusion about it.
Right.
Now, it's interesting because we have the sneaky, sneaky card.
Well, and it's also, feeling jaded.
Jaded a
It's
little
somebody who has
bit. You have so much.
already that they're not that interested in
Yet
new
another
opportunity.
thing.
New opportunity.
Yeah, or this opportunity is not fulfilling
And it's also checked out. So if you're checked out,
or jaded.
then you may not notice if somebody's stealing the silverware.
But it's sometimes love. Somebody offers you love,
Mm-hmm.
and either your attitude is, I'm not sure if I really can incorporate that into my life, or it could just be, who the heck cares?
Yeah, I have so much that I don't really need
I don't need
to start
this.
a new project with you.
Right.
I mean, in a way, there's a malaise associated with this
Right.
card because we all have to desire something.
Mm-hmm.
If you have no desire,
Right.
what's the point, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's lack of desire, which is why you get jaded.
Mm-hmm.
Is you're overstimulated.
Mm-hmm. So then we have in the third position, which is the unexpected, we have the Devil,
Capricorn.
Capricorn. Mm-hmm.
The Devil is Capricorn because Capricorn is the most material
Mm-hmm.
of the signs.
And each card has each sign has a major arcana card that coincides with that sign. So this would be the sign of Capricorn.
Mm-hmm.
The Devil. Interesting. A carnal card shows up in the middle of this super sleuth spy kind of thing.
Right.
That's
So,
going
so
on.
somebody's maybe persuading you or trying to persuade you to do something in a underhanded way, which is why you might not be able to properly assess the value
Mm-hmm.
of that offer, that thing, that could be love or anything else. But unexpectedly, you find out that this is less than admirable.
Well, it can, Could also mean that there's a bit of an addiction issue going on.
Of course.
Could be to anything.
It could be
To decorating. From decorating to
whatever, drinking,
drugs, yeah.
sexuality, materiality,
Right.
shopping, constant, incessant shopping.
Right. So
And-
if there's an addiction problem happening, then we,
Right. Or you might
We've got that
unexpectedly
4.
have to get into a power struggle
Mm-hmm.
with having discerned the deception.
Yeah. Interesting reading.
And
See
here-
that last card?
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay. So we have Justice in the upright. We have 2 majors at the end, and 2 minors up front.
You take him to court.
Yeah. Well, it looks kind of like.
You might have to take someone to court. You might.
Mm-hmm.
You might.
Well, it looks like
Or
somebody's
you're being taken to court.
Yeah, there's some theft involved,
Yeah.
and
could be.
and then maybe there's some making up that is
Trying to, yes,
possibly, and you're not really. Your challenge is to make peace, make
make
up,
peace. Of course, to
take that cup, that offer.
that offer.
Yeah, but unexpectedly, you're like, why should I do that?
Right.
This is just
Yeah. It doesn't
about
feel right.
the power.
Yeah, this is
It's
about
not-
power. It's not about love.
Yeah, and then at the end,
Or it's just pure materialism,
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you take a materialistic, it's about money, profit.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, what do?
Well, you try to decide what's fair. I think it's justice, right?
Right.
So what's fair? You might have to take the situation outside of your own jurisdiction and into the jurisdiction of the court, because
To arrive at a fair
conclusion.
conclusion.
Yeah.
And or on a less than legal level, you are simply assessing the evidence yourself. What is the evidence here?
This looks like an affair. I'm sorry. Doesn't it though?
It does.
Because there's deception, and then there's the devil, and then
Yes.
there's
All right, ladies.
this one, which is the 4 of Cups.
If
where
he
we're-
comes home smelling a little odd and he has a little lipstick on his collar,
Yeah.
and you might want to go through his pockets this
Well,
month.
this could even be, your lover not being attentive.
It could be.
That's the challenge, and
Which
that's
is-
the clue.
And, a lot of people use sex as a manipulation tool
Mm-hmm.
sometimes,
Yeah. Yeah. But in the end, it's like, what's fair, what's honest, what's true.
Yeah, so the truth is revealed
Mm-hmm.
at the end. And if you have to go to court, you win. Or at least it's very much in your favor.
Right, exactly. And if it's just about a situation, it's not about your love life. It can
Right.
just mean that somebody is in it for the money
They're in it for the money.
and the
right.
power and the control. And then at the end, you have to say, hey, that's not fair.
No.
You can't take my
Yeah.
toys. You can only take your toys.
That's right.
And I can't deal with you on my own. I have to go deal with
Right.
you in a more,
I have to bring in a jury.
yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
Wow, what a reading. You need the 5th card. Whoa,
Yeah,
Aquarius.
so we always say just go to the council cards that we provide for free, just to have a listen to see what they're all about, and you'll see the reason for the spiritual interpretation of the cards. They really do help, and they put it on a plane that is even more accessible to you, I think,
Yeah.
on a broader level.
Yeah, and they're great. So
Yeah.
anyway, if you would like a personal and private reading, go to Ava Trudy at AvaTrudyVirtualTarot.com. Click the link below. We do private and personal readings. You might want one this month.
Please do.
And I think that's it.
Yeah, I'd appreciate hearing from you, and I'd love to do a reading for you. Thank you.
We'll see you in the month of November. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Bye.